Hey guys, it's your boy Ro. I'm starting my first channel, so this feels pretty weird talking into a camera. But on a more serious note, um, I'm here because I want to try to change my life. I think, like so many others, I find myself in a situation where I'm very unhappy about where I am. I think a lot of people, obviously, you want to progress no matter where you are. You should never feel satisfied, or you should always continue to be hungry, continue to grow. But, and I know if not most of us, a lot of us can identify with feeling, far below that, being far below that point where it's just, oh, feeling satisfied with moving forward. I I find myself being I find myself unemployed. I find myself unskilled. I find myself with no real direction in life. Or at least I've found myself with those things. Certainly the first few are still relevant, but I think the direction is changing. I've had this video, or I've had this channel at least, for a while now. If not a few weeks, then a month or maybe even more. Um, but the main reason why I haven't really posted anything is because I didn't know what to do. I know that my computer doesn't necessarily have the best quality camera. You watch a lot of YouTube or you just see other social media or different posts, and it feels weird because you know that you don't have the same sort of equipment. But I feel like I'm going off on a tangent. It's my first video. Give me a little bit of a break. Um, I ask. The main reason why I wanted to make this video is because I'm trying to make a change and I'm trying to take a stand and I want to be better. I want to become a man. I'm a college dropout. I recently just failed out of App Academy. And like I said before, I'm unemployed. And I just need to do something with my life. I'm living with my mom. And that's honestly embarrassing for me. Just to make things funnier, I have adult braces. Like, whoa, I haven't had braces all my life. And now I think that's God just saying, you're really not a man yet, but it's okay. I hope that by the time I have these braces off, I can be in a much better position in my life. And changes start small. So I hope that even by the end of today or by tomorrow, I can say that I'm going to be in a better place in my life. I'm tired of feeling like a loser. I'm tired of all of this self hatred and the negative self speak that I perform. And I think a lot of people might be tired of it too. I've often found myself waking up with this wisdom, stuff that at least seems profound to me. Whether it be profound for any of you or not, I have no subscribers or anyone, so I don't know who any of you could even be. But that doesn't matter, honestly. If I can help one person, if I can give life to one person, if I can inspire somebody else through my own life, through my own trials, then the world is much better for it. So it doesn't matter how many subscribers I have, it doesn't matter any of that type of stuff. Honestly, I want to improve and I want to help other people improve. I think we have a very bad habit of looking on social media and we see people at point B. And a lot of times these are people who we're at point A or are even still at point A like we are. But they seem like they're at point B or they actually are at point B. And you don't really get to see what that transformation, that process, what that step was, or the steps. You don't see the hardship. Everyone speaks about the iceberg, that whole analogy, how everyone just sees the success and everyone sees the top of the iceberg, but no one sees all the failure and I guess the hardships that went into making the entire iceberg float, making the entire iceberg noticeable in the first place. So that's what this channel is about. And I actually created another channel where I think I'll show more of the nitty gritty of, I'll show more of the bottom of the iceberg, if that makes sense. And I guess I want this channel to be more of a discussion, more of the direction, more of I guess for maybe a kind of loose analogy, this would be more of the brain, and then that other channel would be more of the body. This would be the perceptron, and then the other channel would be the actuators, if I'm saying that right. Shout out to AI. So yeah, I wanted to show myself going forward, and I want to show myself taking on life, and I want to show myself growing because I think ultimately a big problem in our lives, and I've been finding this out. I found this out the hard way, and I think I've been coming to this conclusion more and more, is that we don't we live for taking things in, and I'm not sure that's the correct way to go about things. As I was saying earlier in this video, I woke up this morning feeling like I had some wisdom that I needed to share, or just not even necessarily to share, but something that was profound enough for me that I want to share it. And so when I woke up, I kept repeating myself, you have to give, you have to give, you have to give. And I think as simple as that message is, and maybe how often you might hear people speaking about giving, I don't think people understand how deeply that should be embedded in us. And I'm not going to sit and say that, I have all the knowledge or the wisdom. And so I want to test this proposition with you. I want to make this channel so that I can give. I want to give my life, myself, my everything to show you, hopefully, and for you to show me as well, anyone who may stumble upon this, the way out of this murkiness, the way out of this, I guess, depression as well, the way out of this feeling of hopelessness, like you can't do anything, like you're not good enough. You don't have the social engagement that you want. People don't look at you the way that you want. There's so much inside of you. You want to bring it out into the world. And you feel so frustrated because you feel trapped. You feel like you can't actually do anything. And so that's what I want this channel to be about. I want this channel to be about the struggle. This and I think the other channel that hopefully I'll get to. But I also want it to be about the fruits that come, right? This last analogy that I'm thinking of is a tree. And I don't necessarily know the scientific, I guess, description of a tree in terms of what it does or everything that goes into it. But at least for me, I think that a tree grows tall, right? I think a tree grows tall, becomes very expansive, of course, because it's embedded in the right things, has the right nutrients, the sun, all of that, providing, the nutrients for it to grow. But I think it grows tall also because it's not focused on itself. I think it grows tall because it produces fruit for others. not only fruit, it produces a place for wildlife to even base their lives around, right? You have many animals in the jungle or wherever that live there, even right outside my house. So I think a tree grows because it's giving to others. And as poorly as I think this video is going, and as poorly as I feel like I'm articulating myself, and as loose as I think everything is, I'm just hoping that whoever you may be, if there's anybody else, or maybe I'm just doing this for myself, that you'll stick with me, that you'll go with me along this journey. I have so many things that I want to do. Uh, One of the main ones being my violin. Um, I've had it for so long, since high school, and I've never done anything with it. You could even see these are the finger markings, literally from what, my junior year of high school. You can maybe see, maybe tell the light. Maybe it shows it. Yeah, there we go. I'm still wearing Hollister. My clothes predominantly Hollister. I've had those since like I was 13. That's when my obsession started. And now a decade later, look, I'm still wearing predominantly Hollister. Um, and I'm not knocking that. A lot of people don't have the opportunity to wear anything that's name brand. But I think it's something that I've outgrown. And so to try to sum everything up, I guess I don't like where I am, but I believe that trying to give my all to you guys, trying to give my all to others, trying to become the best that I can be, not so that actually no, I'm saying that wrong. I become the best that I can be when I give to others. I become the best that I can be when I produce for others. I want to be inspirational. And so that's what's going to drive me to be better. There's so many things that I'm going to do for you guys. And I know this video doesn't really show it, but the quality will improve. Everything will improve. I just need to take some step forward. I know this is a bad step, but hey, I need to do something. Anyway, I think that's it for me. Um, let's go to point B together. I have a lot of love in my heart. At least I try to be loving. And so I love you all. I hope everything's going well with anyone who may stumble upon this video, and even those who won't, even if no one sees this video, which I feel like might be the case. But in any case, I hope you guys have an amazing and a blessed day, and I'll see you soon. That's rough.